Hi guys, it's Josie. Let's talk about the constitutionality of a NATO withdrawal and what that would look like. First, the NATO alliance became constitutionally ratified in 1949. This means that America would have to abide by the withdrawal clause that they agreed to when they ratified the treaty. This withdrawal clause mandates 1 year notice to the other participating countries. Now, the president has the unilateral authority to withdraw from NATO under his Article 2 executive powers, as there is no exit clause recognized in Article 1 or Article 2. And historical precedent supports this. Bush II withdrew out of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty in 2002, citing the exit clause in the treaty that America had ratified. And he did so without Senate approval. It's not a standard practice for the Senate to be involved in the withdrawal process, even though they advise on the ratification process. And this stems back to Goldwater in 1979. However, plot twist, the 2024 NDAA, which Congress famously uses to abuse their power, tried to infringe on both the president's Article 2 powers and historical precedent. They tried to say that in order to withdraw from treaties, the president needs a supermajority from Congress. As we know, this is pretty impossible. And in my opinion, the president should ignore it and let the Supreme Court take it up. And here's why. Congress has 17 enumerated powers per Article 1, Section 8. The power to determine by supermajority which treaties a president can and cannot exit is not one of those powers. Do you know what that means? That means that Congress tried to unilaterally grant themselves this authority using the NDAA. That is not the constitutional way to grant yourself more power. Treaty withdrawal flows from the president's role as sole organ of U.S. foreign relations. This goes back to the United States v. Curtis Wright Export Corporation, 1936. It holds that Congress cannot infringe on inherent authority, especially for diplomatic acts such as notifying NATO of withdrawal. So the president should absolutely ignore the NDAA, let it go to the Supreme Court, because that was an abuse of power. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and stay free.